Hi, my name's Jane from the Cheshire Design House. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator and this is my first tutorial. I'm going to show you how to make these lovely embellishments out of card using embossing powders that look like metal. I'm a little bit obsessed with this method because I think it looks gorgeous. I'm going to use the Label Love stamp set for this, and I'm going to use the gold embossing powder. Okay, so we're going to start off with a small piece of Whisper White cardstock. This is a little piece of scrap I've got here, scrap paper. Excuse my Versamark, I use this all the time, so it's a bit scruffy, but it really doesn't make any difference at all. Now I'm just wiping the Versamark over the card very roughly, and now I'm going to sprinkle the embossing powder onto the card, tap the excess off. I've folded this paper so I can easily put it back in the pot. Piece. Okay. I'm going to use the heat tool. This is great, it has 2 speed settings, and I'm going to just heat up the embossing powder. It's a good idea to keep it in one place and then move along. Rather than doing this, it will take longer. So keep it in one place. You'll see how it turns to a beautiful metal shiny finish. Okay. Now what you need to make sure with this technique is that you keep all of the area heated up so that it will take the next layer of embossing powder. So I'm going to quickly sprinkle on again. Normally this method is used with a very chunky embossing powder, but I've found it works really well with the Stampin' Up embossing powder. Just going to get rid of the excess again. Doesn't matter if it hasn't all covered, we just want to get as much on there as possible. Now we're on layer number 2. I'm going to do 3 layers. I nearly said 3 layers. I'm going to do 3 layers and make sure that's all nice and liquid. Keep your embossing powder in the other hand. Okay, sprinkle on again. Doesn't matter that I've missed a bit there. There we go, that's layer number 3. Okay, for layer number 3, you need to have a couple of things ready. Whichever stamp you're using, I'm using the Mr. and Mrs. stamp from the Label Love stamp set. You need to make sure you put some Versamark on the stamp. This will help it release from the embossing powder. Okay, so we're ready for layer number 3. And just take a second again. It's turning into this gorgeous liquid finish, and then it will go hard. And we'll go all the way around to make sure everything has been melted, and then I'm going to go around again get my stamp ready. Okay, try and switch it off at the same time, and then I'm going to put that in the centre. Press evenly. Very important to press evenly because you can get quite an uneven finish. Okay, so that is the effect we're trying to create. You can also, instead of Versamarking the stamp, I've used StazOn, black StazOn, just before I emboss it into the embossing powder. and you get a gorgeous black and gold finish, which I absolutely love. So you can have this subtle emboss finish, or you can add colours in there as well. Wait for it to just harden, doesn't take very long, but I have actually done this before, try to punch it a little bit too soon and smudge the whole thing. So make sure, you know, it's not hot anymore at all. And we're just going to punch out that image. Okay, so there we go. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.